Not yeah. How
There
are
we
you?
go. There we go. Yeah, I'm good. I'm
I
good.
was saying that you're the DJ of the
Apparently so. Yeah, I've kind of fallen into that. Yeah, that
that,
category.
so how are you doing? How are you doing? How is your
Yeah,
tell me your story, yeah.
with regards to the whole 90-day eating plan, I'm doing great. No
Yeah.
issues whatsoever. But I am struggling with motivation
Okay.
regarding kind of exercise and stuff. I've
Okay.
never really been big on doing
Understand.
gym stuff or anything like that. I'm
Yeah.
more an activity person, so going
Yeah.
mountain biking, snowboarding, golfing, hiking,
Yeah.
whatever. I get more from doing that than I do from going to the gym. But
But
I
the thing,
do it because I know it's doing me good.
you can still do them. I mean, still do whichever activities that you're used to doing. And obviously, we put a basic training thing at the gym in the community. Do you see it?
Yeah, I've glanced over it. I
Yeah.
don't think I've covered the whole thing, but
It will help you a lot if you try to get to do a bit of exercise. But then whatever activities you're doing, if it's like walking, golfing, start do it. Because right now what we're trying to do is we're trying to teach your body how to switch from carbohydrates mainly to fats. And
yeah.
when it works, you feel like Superman. I swear to God, you feel amazing.
Yeah.
How do you feel so far?
Yeah, I feel a lot better. I feel
Yes.
like I'm sleeping better.
Yeah.
I think obviously my body shape's changing.
Yeah. How much weight have you lost?
I've lost, I think, 12 pounds,
Good.
which
Good.
hasn't really been difficult, but I've got probably another 12 or so to go.
Yeah.
And I was going to ask you, it's probably a bit of a question you maybe can't answer, but how long is it before you kind of start seeing definition, in like your abs and stuff?
That depends on how much body fat you've got.
Yeah.
That depends on how much body fat you've got because we've all got abdominals. I mean, sorry. What you see, what you call the abs, is called rectus abdominis. Okay.
Yeah.
That is what shows the actual. Underneath it, there's another cell abs called the transversus abdominis. Now, the rectus abdominis, you see them all the time. We've all got them. So the only thing that covers them is a bit of fat on them. So depending on how much body fat you're carrying, you may see them in the next 3 weeks. It depends on how much you carry. So just keep going when you're not looking. But then obviously you can also do the sit-ups that we showed you because when you got muscle in an area, it's more likely to show. So develop them as well. Start doing the work that we showed you. That will help you build some muscle. Because it's a muscle. It's a muscle just like any other muscle. Your abs. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Another question that I wanted to ask you. So, just this last week, I've started to go back into work because I've had back surgery.
Okay.
So, what's your recommendation on the whole eating times, eating plan, fasting with regards to shift work? Because I work for the ambulance service.
Yes.
There's no structure. You just have it when it's available, and that's it. It's really difficult to kind of stick to any routine, is what I'm trying to say.
You see, the whole idea, if you actually try to see what I'm saying is that as a human being, we shouldn't be sticking to any routine.
Yeah, okay.
We should not be sticking to any routine. That's why you see me eating at 3 o'clock, at 4 o'clock. Sometimes I eat, at different times. Because think about it, we're the only animals that wake up and there's a meal sitting there with breakfast, lunch. It's all nonsense. So when you're at work, bearing in mind that you're eating 2 meals a day, try not to eat. I mean, I was doing night duty when I was nursing as well. Try not to eat the first 4 hours after you've woken up.
Okay.
And then when you've had your first meal, eat about, let's say, about 6 hours after you've had that, after you've had at least 6 to 7 hours. So try to keep that in mind. Eat at least 4 hours after you've woken up. And then after that, the second meal, just like if you wake up, let's say at, if you're eating at 12 o'clock, if you woke up at 8 o'clock and you're eating at 12, that's 4 hours.
Yeah.
And then you're eating again at 6 or 7. That's so try and emulate the same thing. you know, when you wake up, it doesn't matter what shift you're doing. When you wake up, don't eat for about 4 hours, and then after you've had your first meal. I mean, even if you're at work and you can't eat for 6 hours, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The point is that the fact is that the science is that you've got enough energy on you. Even the leanest person carries about 30 pounds of body fat. That's over 100,000 calories. That's locked up.
Okay.
What we're trying to do is we're trying to teach you how to access it. So eat when you can, you know, nothing's going to happen. Even if you got to bring your second meal a little bit ahead, don't worry about it. Just make sure, because if you're fat adapted, do you feel hungry at all?
Not this morning. No, not really. I've
Good,
really
good,
kind of slotted into the 2 meals a day really
good.
quite well.
If you're not hungry, that's a good sign. That means, you know, like I when I started doing it, one day I thought, well, I'm not hungry. So when the whole day without eating, I thought, okay, let me try 2 days. And I thought I felt even better. So I mean,
Yeah.
my daughter Selena saying that she's doing a 7-day fast.
Every
She's
credit.
doing a 7-day fast.
Aye.
I know.
You're right.
And
I'm building up to 72 hours next.
yes,
I
of course,
think that's probably going to be quite challenging for me.
Well, no, you'd think it might be, but no, is it? I mean, when I the first time I fasted, I'm like, it just happened by accident. I thought this is actually good. When I got to the fourth, then I made a conscious effort to fast. I did the 5 day, and when I got to the fourth day, I felt so good, like mentally and physically. So eventually it will happen, but don't get too preoccupied with it now. It will come. You know, try and delay your meals, and then whenever you get a chance, do 1 meal a day, because this is healing. You know, and especially with the back, you've had back. When did you have the back surgery?
It's probably what, 2.5 months? No, sorry, 3.5 months ago.
And how are you recovering?
Yeah, good.
Good.
I've not got any pain.
Good.
I tore a disc in my back, so I'm kind of just reintroducing golf.
Yeah.
I've
Was it at
been told.
work?
Say again.
Was it working?
No, I wasn't at work. It was the surgeon told me it was degenerative. It was going to happen at some point anyway. It just unfortunately happened whilst I was away in Turkey golfing.
Oh,
So
God.
kind of ruined the holiday a little bit. But anyway, I'm back, almost back to normal. So yeah.
Well,
But
what did they actually do to your back? What kind of surgery was it?
so they shaved part of the disc. The disc in between L3 and L4 was torn. So it was pressing against my nerves. So it was
that's
giving
what
me
I thought.
all these symptoms. So what they did was they shaved that little tear off and just basically left the disc alone. And then they cleaned up around the spinal cavity to get rid of any debris.
Yeah.
The guy was an absolute genius, whoever's done it.
Did you get sciatic, like a sciatic reference down one of your legs?
Yes, I still get that, but only very mildly. Very mildly.
I've had that for years. I said, I didn't have surgery. I opted not to. So my back always, like, I was 24, 25 when it happened. It's very painful, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not good. It's not
my
nice
mind is L4 and L5.
Right, okay. Yeah. What else was I going to say? Regarding the fasting,
yes.
So I've reduced my hours at work down to 23. So I only do 2 shifts a week.
Yes.
So I thought maybe that could be an opportunity to just introduce fasting into my week. So use that as like a vehicle for fasting almost.
Yes.
But it's obviously I could do like 1 day or I could do 2 days.
I mean, experiment yourself. You know, when you so start off by, but I know. Were you thinking that you'd fast because you were at home, you'd fast at home? Is that what you're saying? Or you're not working?
I'm concerned that obviously because of the nature of the job, and sometimes you need to be, on it, thinking like, what doses of drug do you give? What do I need to do now? Blah, blah, blah. It's possibly not a good idea to do it, because if you're kind of flagging a bit.
I function better when I'm fasting.
Okay, right.
My brain works better when I'm fasting. I know it's the complete opposite. My function better physically and mentally when I'm fasting.
Yeah.
So in a way, I personally think if you want to fast, it's best to fast when you're working.
Yeah. Okay.
And you've got something to do to distract you, and mentally you will feel. I know, because when you eat, your body doesn't have any access, especially the way you're eating now. When you eat, you can only access a small amount of glucose and then water from your diet straight away. The food enters your tummy and it just sort of be moved about, and body has to massage it, release the right enzymes, hydrochloric acid. You won't have access to that food for the next day.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Okay.
if you eat, especially if you eat animal fat. So the notion that you'll be able to function properly when you're working, that's the opposite. In fact,
Right.
I function
Okay.
better when I'm fasting. I function better mentally. When
Yeah.
when did I did the 7-day fast towards day 5 and 6, I struggled a bit because I was training every day, like training like a madman, and I shouldn't have because I was tearing muscle, and it made it a bit difficult. But I'm going to do a 10-day in November. I'm going to do 10 days, and I'm going to just do mainly walking. But mentally, you will feel better. So don't worry about work. In fact, if anything, fast when you're work. It's not,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because you're fat adapted. Your body's not relying on just sugar. If your body's relying on sugar, then you need the sugar to function. But now that you can go a while without getting hungry and your body is functioning on fats, you'll be fine. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So just touching on that, the fact that you said fat adapted now. I mean, I'm assuming I am fat adapted because I am losing weight.
You're not feeling hungry, and you can go a long time without eating. So fat adaptation video, you should be able to go a long time without eating. You should don't get hungry, and you've got lots of energy. That's the main.
Yeah. So just on that mindset, that mindset there. Let's say, for example, you have an off day and you have, a milky coffee, and you might have something naughty that you perhaps shouldn't have. So, how long does it take you usually to get back to fat burning mode from having an off day?
That depends on if you're fat adapted or not. Because I'm fat adapted, I can have a naughty day and I'm back to like nothing happened to me. I'm back. You know what I mean? Your body basically what happens is if you're fat adapted, it means your body knows how to burn glucose and fats at the same time.
Okay.
So like for instance, right now, if I eat carbohydrates before I train, I feel like Superman. My body's not storing it. Straight away, it's stored as glycogen in the muscle for me to use. My body's not storing it because my body's used to burning both fuels. As soon as you put that, if you're only relying on carbohydrates and you put a lot of carbohydrates before you train, your insulin level goes right up. My body doesn't raise as much insulin because you know what I mean. It's not functioning on carbohydrates, and I hope that makes sense.
So why is it that you have to get to fat burning mode for your body to adapt to burn both fuels?
You have to become fat adapted. So most of us are not. So the human body relies on 2 energy sources: fats and carbohydrates.
Yeah.
Now, most of us, like almost everyone that I know, most of us are only used to getting our energy from carbohydrates. Now, what we're doing in the community, we're teaching our bodies to get energy from both fats and carbohydrates at the same rate, at the same time. Because, so for instance, if you didn't eat, before you came to this community, if you didn't eat for, let's say, 3 days, you feel shit for about 3 days. But after the 4th day, your body would switch to fats because you don't have fat on you. But now you're teaching your body to do that from word go. Do you get me?
Yeah.
So your body's running on both energy sources, fats and carbohydrates. So whenever you put carbs in, obviously we don't want to do it now because you haven't been doing it long enough. You may be fat adapted, you may not be, but the fact that you can go a long time without eating, you're not hungry, you're not tired, you feel you got a lot of energy. That's usually a sign that you're either there or you're getting there. You see, I was fat adapted within 2 weeks. Some people, because of how much body fat they're carrying, how many years they've been yo-yo dieting, their age, and how long they've carried the body fat for. Because of that, it takes them a lot longer to become fat adapted. So we have to be aware that, we're all individuals when it comes to fat adaptation. So if you're fat adapted, I say if I have, let's say, some carbohydrates now and I go train, my energy levels through the roof. Whereas before I became fat adapted. If I did that, I'd crash straight away.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
Yeah, totally.
Cool.
So when are we having this daytime rave then?
Pardon?
When are we having this daytime rave?
Oh no, we we want to try and organize something before Christmas. Maybe everybody comes here. That'd be really good. But leave it. We get the team to organize it. I'm used to stuff like that, so they will organize it, and then I'll put a post up about it when it's the right time. Okay.
Yeah, sounds good.
Listen, please, before I forget, before you go, please don't stop contributing to the community. I see that, we see you, and thank you for being so active. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, no problem.
Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to encourage people. When they, I don't know, kind of feel like they're not on it yet.
Yeah, everybody goes at their own rate, pace, and stuff like that. So you guys that are quite, we call you guys the heavy hitters. We got a lot of heavy hitters there. There's a Linda, there's Afi, and all this, like Laura, and all these guys, and you're all helping the community. So please don't stop. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Yeah. No. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
Have a good day, sir. Bye bye.
Yeah. You too, Eddie.
Bye bye.
Nice to talk to you. Cheers. Bye for now. Bye.